G'day folks, welcome to Random Progression Guilds, a new month-long SMP created by the amazing Vow. When joining the SMP, a bundle is randomly placed into a chest. This bundle is one of two colours, red or blue. This determines which guild you are then part of. Inside the bundle is a lodestone compass that gives you directions to the village that is the base for your guild. To make this a little more interesting, we have selected add-ons that are part of the game. 2 are selected at random for the start of the month, then an additional one is added each week. The first 2 we have are Villagers Plus and Chickens Plus. However, due to this being played on a realm with the limitations, we encountered some extreme lag with the Chickens Plus add-on. Let's go and see how we went when we first logged into the server. As you can see from that first clip, there were a few technical difficulties with the randomizer, and I was lucky enough to have Val online and he was able to come over and fix the issue. Unfortunately, due to my own technical difficulties, I was unable to record the actual event of me opening the chest and getting my bundle. I was randomly given the blue bundle, so I am now part of the blue guild. My first session on the server was getting over to the starter village where I'm standing now, spending some time there talking with Val and looking into the Villagers Plus add-on. To get these villagers into the world, we need to create a monolith. From that, we can then use emeralds and paper to get a new villager invite. We can invite regular villagers or advanced villagers. As you can see here, we have some villagers available. What we can do with these villagers is we can use them. So if we go through here, we can then recruit a villager. So now, if we go, Kung Fu Panda, who's here, will now follow us on any adventure we take. As you can see, he follows. If we interact with him again, we can then turn the recruit off and they return back to their spawn location near the monolith. I also spent some time setting up a cow pen, breeding up a number of cows for both beef and leather, and also collecting a decent amount of logs for use by the guild. Let's go and take a look at some of this. Unfortunately, I was unable to make it for the initial launch of the SMP. However, 24 hours, not even 24 hours after the guild had opened up and had their first session, they had already created this iron farm, which I'm standing inside of, with all these villager trades. Over here, behind our iron farm and trading hall, we have a creeper farm set up. BB from the Blue Guild went on a mission into the end and went hunting for elytras. He and GG from the Red Guild came back with enough elytras for everyone on the server. There's a few of us from the Blue Guild that have decided that we're going to inhabit an island just off the coast this way from our village. As you can see as we walk through the village, some of the starter day one setup that other people on the server have done. We've got crops, we've got a lava farm, and as we come over this little rise, you can see the island on which we're starting to build. We have a couple of large buildings already. We have work being done on a bridge so that we can walk across to our island. It's a bit sketchy at the moment, but I'm sure it will be worked on again very soon. Let's go and have a look at where my area is that I'm planning to build. As we come through the forest here, we come to the clearing just on the corner of our island, and this is where I'm looking at building a base. We've got a nice view across the expanse of water here. Over there, we've got Vow's Church on one side of us, and I believe Snow Beans is setting up on the other side. We will mark out this area soon and build it up. We'll build a bit of a dock area around the front here and then build up a base here. At the moment we have a little bit of underground base where I've got some basic storage, a bed, furnace, storage, and a basic basalt farm. Down below, we've been using this area down here to mine out and get plenty of cobble and stone. And we've also come across a couple of copper veins and some iron to help us out in our progression. This is the area where we're looking at building our base. In this shulker in front of me, I've got all the materials that we need to start the dock area out the front of our base. So let me get on with that, and I'll bring you back in once we've got the dock done. Right, so here we are. We've finished our harbour up. So hopefully, let's go have a quick look a bit closer. So, got this little dock area we can walk along here. As we come around the corner, just continues round. And then this will be the entrance into our under area storage area. So we'll work on this eventually. We just need to get some steps here. So let's go grab some deep slate and make some steps. Put them in place. Alright, I've got deep slate here. Let's craft up. That'll do. Let's go up and have a look. Need to get some. So get these in. There we go. Right. Looks a bit nicer. Do we have any here, and then this area here is where we'll build our mansion. That's probably enough time for me on this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.